Hi guys and welcome back to We Film Things. In this video I'm going to share some of my favourite foodie spots in Prague. So you've tried traditional Czech food now, you've been to a hospoda and you've had a trdlo off the street and now you just want to satisfy your taste buds. Well, I've got the video for you. I'm actually from Prague and I get asked all the time where people should go and eat when they're visiting. So here are some of my top recommendations. Alright, so the first place on our list is Momoichi. It's one of my favorites. It's a Japanese style cafeteria. See, they get the coffee and the tea in there, and that's because they have a really wide-ranging selection of coffees and teas, and they use a special vacuum extraction process to make their coffees, which is quite cool and something different. They also have a menu of Japanese foods. It's a small selection, but it's really nice, and you can go there for a really casual lunch or dinner or just a coffee with friends. They also have a delicious selection of desserts. I mean, look at them. So yeah, just a casual pit stop can also be done here. Next up we have If Cafe, which is a cafe or chain of cafes now across Prague, which was started by Iveta Fabishova, who is a really talented dessert chef. Now, I still remember the tiny little cafe that she started in my area of Prague and going there for her amazing desserts, which, as you can see, look amazing and are all made in-house. So these are the chefs making the desserts. They do serve other things like breakfasts and lunches, and those are really good too. But really the reason you're going here is the selection of desserts and cakes. She basically takes traditional Czech cakes and ingredients and turns them into something current and beautiful and most of all delicious. So yeah, I highly recommend that cafe. Next up we have my newest obsession, and it is Cantina, which is a restaurant in the center of Prague, and it is basically a meat restaurant. So if you're not a meat lover, if you're a vegetarian, this is not the one for you. But the concept is that it's like a canteen, as the name suggests. So you order at a till, you pick up your food, and then you go sit down. They measure the food by weight. So you pick up your meats on a tray. As you can see, they've got soups as well, and then some traditional sides like bramboraki, which is basically potato patties. And yeah, they basically take quite traditional Czech dishes and meats, but just do them really, really well. They pick really lovely cuts of meat and take real care in how they're prepared. And they have a butcher's shop attached as well, so you can attempt to recreate what you've eaten here at home. Next is Supertramp Coffee, which is a proper little hipster cafe. It serves mainly coffee and also does some typical cafe snacks. But what really does it for this cafe is the location. It's tucked away in a quiet little courtyard in very, very central Prague, and it just feels so, I don't know, full of history. It feels beautiful. It feels like you're sitting in someone's backyard, but kind of 100 years ago. And it's just quiet, and it's a nice little pit stop if you're visiting kind of typical sites like the National Theatre. And it's also a really good place to work if you take your laptop. Alright, next up we have Cafe Jedna, which is in the modern art building of the Prague National Gallery. And I wasn't going to include it in this video, but then I went to the Ai Weiwei exhibition at the gallery and was just really impressed with the cafe and felt like sharing it, so here you go. It's a cafe, it does hot drinks, it does hot food through the day as well, and it's got lovely desserts, as you can see on the screen there. But what's really cool about this cafe, apart from the fact that it turns into a bar in the evenings, is that it actually hosts various events in the evenings, which range from book signings and book readings to dance parties and lectures. Because it's connected to the National Gallery, the exhibits continue on into the cafe, so you can see the flowers here are actually part of the Ai Weiwei exhibition, which I think just adds a little something something to the cafe. Alright, the next place I'm going to mention is Paprika, which is a Mediterranean bistro and bar, and it's a small little place in Prague too. It does things like hummus and falafel, and it's a really small little place, so you can go there for a quick lunch, or I think they're open quite late in the evenings as well, but they definitely do takeout, so if you just feel like a good old Mediterranean, then this is the place to go. The hummus was amazing, and the toppings on it are really, really good as well. And I have nothing more to add to that apart from the fact that I ate a lot and it was amazing. Okay, and the last one on our list is a restaurant called Spejle, which literally means skewer. And the reason it's called that is because you can select your dishes at the bar, you pick your food, it's got skewers in it, and at the end of your meal you just pay for the number of skewers that you consumed. It's kind of like Spanish pinchos in that there's small dishes at the bar and you just pick a number of them and you have them and you enjoy them, and yeah, and you can keep adding to that. They've got sweet and savory options, and they have homemade lemonade, as you can see on the screen. I just really like the concept of this one. The food is good, but the concept is really what sells it to me. Alright guys, that is it for my food recommendations for today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a little like. If you've been to any of these places or if you'd like to try them, then leave a comment below. Or also leave a comment if you have any other food recommendations in Prague. If you like this style of video, also let us know because we can do more of them from different cities that we visit. We do like eating, so there is that. But yeah, that's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.